Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to Mars entering Libra in our second house of self-worth, income, salary, justice, balance, harmony. This is a season where you're truly honoring yourself, honoring what truly feeds you and what you hold most dear. And I will say too, we'll go through some key dates here, we'll go through some key aspects, what it's going to affect, how it's going to impact you as well. But this is truly a season where the impossible becomes possible. Before we get started though, I just also want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you for all the ways that you support, lift this channel up, views, likes, shares, subscribes, comments, lifting each other up. Truly, you guys make me melt, you give me goosebumps at the same time. Each one of you make a difference, because this channel would not be here without each and every one of you. And I love you back. So, Mars is going to be entering Libra here on August 6th, and he will stay in Libra through September 22nd. So pretty much most of the, pretty much our birthday season. I will also say as well, this is a time, just spoiler alert, during this time, it's so incredible. I hope you guys are sitting down or get up and do a happy dance. It's okay either way. We've got the Lionsgate portal. We have the Grand Air Trine. We have Mars trining Pluto. We have a Virgo new moon, not one, but two new moons in Virgo during this time. 2 times of new beginnings, all in the season where the scales are being balanced. There is so much here that is absolutely gorgeous for Virgos. So let's get into it, because Mercury also goes direct during this time too. But to get us started, Mars is going to be entering Libra, like I say, on August 6th. And when Mars changes signs on the 22nd, I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden, but on September 22nd, Mars will be entering, spoiler alert, Scorpio. And this also happens to be the autumn equinox on September 22nd. Not to get too far ahead as well, because I'm very excited to do that reading as well. But Scorpio is ruled by Mars. He'll also be moving into our 3rd house at that time, influencing our communication, siblings, new experiences, short journeys, early education, right after 2 new moons of new beginnings. Pinch me, don't pinch me kind of moment. And also too, this is where it'll ignite some passion, determination, dedication within us that will pretty much follow us and fill us from September 22nd all the way to November 4th, all the way into autumn season here, or through autumn season. So before we get into that, stay tuned for when that happens. But in the meantime, with Mars in Libra in our 2nd house, this is going to occur, like I say, until the autumn equinox. This is beautiful. And our 2nd house is ruled by Taurus, or yes, it is. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk here today. But our 2nd house is ruled by Taurus as well as Venus. And remember, Venus is coupled up and bunked up with Jupiter in Cancer in our, in our 11th house. So there is a lot of blessings, and spoiler alert with that as well. I was inspired today to do another meditation affirmation video on the power of love, especially with Jupiter and Venus being coupled up in our house of hopes, wishes, dreams. This is gorgeous energy in so many good ways that I really wanted to, I just felt inspired to do this. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm a one-woman band, so I'm going to get through them as much as I can and as quickly as I can. But I want to dedicate good time. It's quality, not quantity, right? So to get us started here with the tarot, this is where with the season, it's all about you and what truly feeds you, and honoring yourself and what you hold most dear. The impossible is becoming possible. And the first thing that came out right away was the 2 of Pentacles in 50-50. So let's talk about it. So 2s really represent duality, partnership, balance, polarities, choices, decisions, and relationships as well, particularly with that 3rd eye guiding you with your intuition. Now on the reverse, this is where it's like you're being led astray, you're overwhelmed, you're taking wrong action, or you're making a choice, or feeling that you have to make a choice when you're feeling like you're really inflexible. So it's like a choice against your will in some ways. This is also too where you're being pulled in many ways and avenues, to the way where you're feeling like you must prioritize and choose one thing over another, even though you'd rather have them all, right? This is also too a focus on lack, possibly even worry when it comes to financial instability. On the upright, this is about multitasking and doing it well. This is juggling things, harmonizing multiple responsibilities, but balancing it through proper prioritization that really not only taps into unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities, but welcomes all of it, makes room for all of it, and in a very flawless way. So it's not being hasty, it's basically utilizing your discernment and just what needs to happen first, and really using that wisdom with time management. Now, with the conjunction between Neptune and Saturn during this time, especially in the beginning of this, and when Mars opposes Saturn and Neptune, that doesn't surprise me that this came out 50-50. So spoiler alert, from August 6th to August 8th, Mars is going to be opposing Saturn and Neptune. Both are in retrograde, right? Check out those videos if you haven't seen them. But basically, Neptune is realigning us in Aries, in our 8th house of transformation, commitments, death, rebirth, to our true, authentic dream life. And Saturn being retrograde in Aries, in our 8th house as well, in conjunction with each other, Saturn is building wealth to our dreams, building structure, helping us learn and build discipline in our daily routines, especially when it comes to transforming what we want in our dream life and making it into our true reality. This is where, like I say, both of them are going to be opposing Mars from the 6th to the 8th, right as we walk into Mars moving signs, moving houses. So you may feel this tension. This is basically all for your good, though. This is uncovering where your responsibility and stability is vulnerable. That could be financially, in your self-worth, in what you're valuing at this time. This is also too where, because it's exposing these vulnerabilities, it allows you the opportunity, it opens the door rather as well, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out directly after, where you're aligning towards avenues, opening roads as well, removing blockages and barriers to build strength, and also too unblock those roads so that there's no hurdles to go over. It's seamless between making your dream life a dream life, having that vision and holding it, elevating it, manifesting it, and making it your true reality. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, share your thoughts, because right away, right after this, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a turning point as well, especially in these first few days. Check out the weekly read if you haven't seen it, because it's gorgeous. I am just saying, I had to break out the glitter because it's such an amazing week. But this is a turn for the better. This is where you're following your calling to your destiny. And again, 3/3 eyes back to back. That's synergy and confirmation. You are following your inner compass. You are also headed straight towards your good fortune. You are a magnet for getting what you desire during this time, and karma is like on your fate, like on your side. Karma is supporting you, lifting you, and it's flowing in your favor, especially with Jupiter's kiss elevating you in Cancer, in our 11th house. Hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations, optimism, luck, blessings, long-term goals. If you've got goosebumps like I do right now, and we're just getting started, by all means put a heart in the comments below, because this is the pinnacle. This Mars season is the pinnacle of your success. You are at the precipice of new beginnings and also endings of releasing what's no longer serving you. And again, this is focused, especially with Mars, especially with it being in your 2nd house in Libra, all about your energy, where you're spending it, where you're investing it. This also leads to growth and reputation, especially with Uranus being in our 10th house in Gemini. That's fame, career, honors, achievements flowing in your favor, and the world truly is your oyster. So with Mars is our planet of action, energy, desire, courage, assertiveness, drive to pursue our goals. This is moving into Libra. This is balance, harmony, fairness, justice. And it's moving into our 2nd house. This is our house of personal finances, material possessions, values, security, big one, self-worth. This is also where it focuses on how you acquire and how you manage resources, what you hold most dear to you. And this is what's truly feeding you and honoring yourself. It's where the impossible becomes possible. Like I say, your dreams become your reality. So this is where, like, I cannot stress enough, you're claiming what's fair in money, in security, self-worth, income, spending, savings, investments, your self-esteem, your value. This is the time to strategically pursue your financial goals, reevaluate and balance, bring harmony to where you're not being valued, where you feel you're not being supported for your worth, where you're not being honored for your worth, where you're giving too much as well, where you're feeling drained rather than feeling and being replenished. And two, when it comes to time and energy, this is where you're truly feeding what honors you so that your bucket stays full. It's not even just an ebb and a flow, it's a balance. You're rejuvenated by the energy you spend. And if that makes sense, if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts, because this is all about strategy. It's not about haste either. Now, with the moon in reverse, this is where, again, it's like you may be worried about lesser degrees of deception, risky behavior, worried that you've got a lack of judgment or self-control if you can really handle this responsibility that Libra brings to you. Like I say, this is going after what you deserve, but it's not with haste. It's doing it with wisdom from the lessons that you've learned, purpose in your movements, mindfulness in how it impacts others, how you moving through these transitions, through this transformation, not only affects you, but also too with a long-term vision, with a long-term focus and lens on how it's going to pave the way and set you up for success in the long run, not just the short wins. Now, I left these purposely uncovered here because check this out. This is gorgeous. Okay, so with the Two of Wands right afterwards, like I say, this is where Spirit is assuring you. You're not working in haste. You're not taking high risks that are risky behavior by any means. This is where as well, especially with Mars entering Libra in your second house, your focus sharpens on finances, material resources. It drives you to explore new income streams, side hustles, avenues, entrepreneurial ventures, big one, collaborations. But it's with trusted partners. It's with partners that are aligned with you, not deceptive ones, not ones that you're taking high risk on. And if anything for Virgos, I mean, we're Virgos, let's be real. Risk and analysis, risk potential. You're looking at all of it, and you're looking at it with a discerning eye and a focus when it comes to finances, family, communication, self-worth, making sure it's aligned with your personal values, voicing when it's not or where it's not, and aligned with your career ambition. This is gorgeous. Success is meant to be yours. You're seeing the dualities for what they are, but you're honoring balance. You're honoring polarities. You're making good choices, particularly when it comes to discerning eyes with wisdom, with relationships. This is where it's like you're honoring and lifting what you hold most dear, but truly what feeds you, not what just starves you. This is also too holding your vision, making plans and decisions for a long-term future with ambition that focuses on your personal development and your career development, but it's with resolution. There's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out, no toe dipping. This is 10 toes deep, standing in exactly who you are in your authenticity and paving the way forward, running forward in such a great way with deliberate action, with decisive action, with that Aries initiation. This also speaks a lot to Mars here as well. Like I say, Mars is written all over this, all through September, in so much good energy with what's fair. You're showing the world who you are, what you're capable of, what you deserve, and not in a way that speaks from arrogance, but in a way that speaks from enlightenment. You're tearing things down that no longer serve you, especially when it's, and I don't mean what no longer serves you from a place of ego. What I mean is the shadows that have held you back. You're opening yourself to this liberation of rebirth through that transformation, through revelation, through freedom, through what feels lighter rather than weighs you down. This is also with the 13. This is divine feminine nature, right? And 2, it's got the sacral energy as well. This is basically standing in your creative flow, birthing new energy into your life. And 2, utilizing the past as a tool of wisdom rather than a place of wounding. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, share your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe as well. That way we can elevate this message, get it out to as many Virgos as we can, because it's all about us going through this together, elevating together. And this is our birthday season. We're all winning together. We're all receiving as we breathe. This is gorgeous energy, and I can't help it. I've got goosebumps again. But either way, focusing on this, my ears are ringing too. I can't help it. But with Virgo, Mars in Libra is truly an awakening to the ideal, to the focus that value is no longer a transactional concept. It's instead about choosing investments, money, energy, devotional activities that reflect what truly you care about, what truly feeds you, what truly matters in the long term. You're showing people who you are, voicing what you deserve. You're going after that dream life. And truly, with this energy, it is where the impossible becomes possible. And as you seek this harmony, through creative projects, through new ideas, new doors, new opportunities that allow you to increase your income become open for you. Could even be a new job or a new career, especially with Uranus in our 10th house in Gemini. Breakups, shakeups, new opportunities, unexpected change, unexpected blessings coming your way in the way of career. This is where this change, this balance with Mars is opening these ways where our new thoughts, new perspectives too, especially with Pluto. Again, we've got this grand Air Trine, don't know why I keep saying that. Our grand Air Trine coming into play here as well, where whatever change is coming, as you embrace it, as you open yourselves to these new ideas, these new job, career opportunities, even a promotion, you'll find that it comes with change, evolution, opportunity, increase, with our second house being activated with Mars and Libra. When it comes to salary, income, your worth, being honored for your worth, and it's aligning more with your professional goals, your purpose, your integrity, and truly what makes you feel more fulfilled. With the Knight of Wands, this is basically getting out there with your creativity, being dynamic, being inspirational. This is career-driven, highly motivated, swift action, thriving on challenge, showing up for the competition, showing the world who you are in so many good ways. And it's with your creativity, it's with enthusiasm, and it's all about your vision, especially when it comes to your career with enterprising. Now we've got the Leo Sun here as well. Remember, that stage is set for Virgos, all Leo season. This is gorgeous energy, and remember, it has a lot to do with your solar plexus. This is standing in your confidence with knowing who you are, what you are, being inspiration in action. So, like I say, on the 6th, right away, Mars is coming in with a bang, with some wonderful exposure to focus, sharpening our focus in our drive when it comes to our finances and our material resources. From the 6th through the 8th, it's going to expose with that opposition with Saturn and Neptune, where there's some vulnerabilities, where you feel insecurities as well. And you are going to knock down those roadblocks like there's no tomorrow. It gets better from here as well. We also have on the 9th, a full moon in Aquarius. This is a breath of genius coming in to deliver you something really nice, like so nice. And stay tuned, because I'm going to do a separate read for, just like I say, just to prepare you, spoiler alert, but I want to do a separate read for the Lionsgate portal because it deserves attention. I also want to do a separate read for the Grand Air Trine, and I want to do a separate read for the full moon in Aquarius. We're going to touch on all three here. I've also touched on them with the weekly read and then also the monthly read, but we'll go into depth because each one really truly deserves that attention, and you deserve the wisdom. So on the 8th, because I jumped ahead there as well, I apologize, but on 8/8, stay tuned. Okay, Lionsgate portal, Grand Air Trine. This is between our 2nd, our 6th, and our 10th house. So Mars is now in Libra in our 2nd house of self-worth, income, salary. Pluto is in Aquarius in retrograde in our 6th house. That's our home. That's our house of work, daily lifestyle, routines, and being in retrograde right now in Aquarius energy. This is where Pluto is igniting, helping us realize that inner warrior, helping us define success. And then Uranus being in Gemini in our 10th house, that's our house of career, fame, reputation, honors, achievement, in a collaborative state, in a high mindful state in Gemini. It's uplifted with adaptability, with grace when it comes to embracing change. This is also communication, collaborations, thinking outside the box, innovation. In so many ways, this is where the universe has locked and loaded in such a beautiful trine. And I'm trying to make an upside down heart here, but in a trine with the Lionsgate portal. And this trine, it's all at 0 to 2 degrees of new beginnings. This is your big break on 8/8. Mark your calendars, because the 8/8 portal, this is opportunities. This is new opportunities, honor, passion, abundance, wealth. It's filled with spiritual energy as well. It's connected with divinity, your divine light. And then we come straight into our full moon in Aquarius on the 9th. Like I say, this is a breath of genius. In so many ways, it's coming in to deliver something so good for Virgos in such a great way. And when it comes to the Emperor in reverse, this is basically, especially with, okay, so let's talk about this. Aquarian energy, that's innovation outside the box. Pluto's in Aquarius right now, in a trine. This is like, it's a collective awakening in such a genius way, where people are seeing what we've been sold isn't fair. It doesn't honor everybody in equality. It truly, everyone's going to be feeling this energy. But for Virgos in general, especially with this having so much highlighted on our self-worth, this is where you're challenging authority. You're going your own way. And two, on this full moon, stay tuned, because this is where it's like Virgos are so uplifted and so empowered. You're not just opening up a small storefront. You're buying a franchise. You're going viral. You're having something truly big happening on the full moon. It's a gift in so many great ways. I can't even begin to articulate it for you. And I don't want to steal the thunder of Mars here. So stay tuned for that reading as well. But we'll get into it in a full moon reading. And I will also try to do my best to also do an affirmation meditation video for this for this full moon, because it's truly about releasing what no longer serves us, questioning that authority that have sold us something that only benefits 1% and not the rest of the 99. This is such big energy, so I want to also do an affirmation moon meditation as well, and we'll get into it, like I say, with the full moon reading on what intentions to set, what to release, what to truly utilize with your crystals, with your meditation that'll truly help you with breaking free, especially with that Grand Air Trine involved here as well, setting you guys up right before this as well. I have goosebumps again, I can't help it. So, talking a little more into Mars. So, Mars in Libra in our second house. This is going to affect finances, family, relationships, communication, personal values, career, ambitions. So when it comes to finances and wealth, because it plays a really big role, Mars is stimulating you in a way where thank you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Mars is stimulating you to increase income with new opportunities, exploring new earning opportunities, new avenues, becoming more assertive with your negotiations, looking at the presence of temptations, what you've tried to accept or what you've been being sold. What you've been sold. That's a better way of saying it. And truly looking at it with a discerning eye, and two, being more assertive about your negotiations. So if there's a new job that comes by without you asking, thank you, Uranus, you're going to be looking at like the first couple of questions with Mars and Libra in our second house of like, okay, so how much more responsibility does it take? How many more hours or how much more of my energy is it taking? And then two, how much of an increase in pay is it? Is it worth it? Is it worth my time, my energy, not in a transactional way, but with a long-term lens focus of saying, is this something I want to sign up for? Am I buying what I'm being sold? Is it fair? Is it balanced? And if it's not, you're coming back to the table in that same offering and saying, okay, I understand what your benefits are with me, what value I bring to the table with this. This is how much I think I'm worth. Can you meet me in the middle? Can you see and recognize and honor that value? Truly honoring yourself and what feeds you. And that includes your time and energy. It's not transactional. It's about your dedication, your investments. Is it worth it? And so with Libran energy, I will say as well, you're coming to the table not in a way that's hasty. It's diplomatic, it's balanced, it's fair, it's honest, and it's particularly focused on knowing your worth and assessing your compensation in a way that honors everybody through a win-win solution. Well, that didn't pick up, so it must, oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. I understand why I didn't even notice that until I was looking at my notes. I'm sorry, but this is truly a new mental clarity for you. You're focused on your vision, you're making good choices, but most importantly, you're standing in your truth where it comes to taking action and making sure that it's setting you up, setting every avenue, every person involved for success. And you're finding your way through speaking that voice, through finding that voice and speaking and owning your truth, standing in your truth with that as well. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because this also will affect family. So when family is concerned as well, especially when it comes to voicing and standing in your truth, thank you, Spirit, this is where you're voicing your worth, your compassion, through compromise as well. It's about fairness. It's not about like highway or my way or the highway. This is about fairness with love leadership. And particularly when it comes to with those who are not meeting you in the middle, you're standing up, voicing your worth, and helping everybody through transparency, including yourself, understand that you're not sacrificing for the sake of others, especially who or those who are willfully ignorant in tearing you down to make themselves feel better. You're not burying issues either. You're not walking or straying away from conflict for the sake of keeping peace. So you could see a bit of conflict coming in, but it's because the scales aren't balanced. And this is where you're coming in, you're standing and speaking your peace, speaking your truth, to rebalance those scales in equality, in respect. So it's in a good way. It's not in a way of my way or the highway. It's not in a destructive way as well. Oh my God, the stars at the bottom of the deck too. That called me like no other. But instead, you're standing up in a way that truly embodies the leadership that Libra brings to the table, especially when it comes to collaborations. Because without voicing that truth, when you self-sacrifice so much, it's like you're sacrificing your values. It's almost like a self-sabotage in a lot of ways. And the worst part about it is when you silence yourself for the sake of others who want to remain willfully ignorant in how they don't honor you, and how they treat you, and how they want to tear you down or convince you that you're less than you deserve. It tends to create the worst possible toxicity. It creates resentment. It creates the suppressed emotions that block manifestations. It creates barriers, great divides that truly end up breaking relationships rather than holding them tenderly with a strong foundation. This is where Mars in Libra is exalting Virgos in such a powerful way when it comes to your relationships and when it comes to your communication. Like I say, it's not out of haste, it's not out of ego, but when it comes to communication and especially with Mars in Libra in our second house, it gives you the ability to communicate with persuasion, with truth, with charm, but it's in a way that's assertive, that's direct, but it's honest. It's in a way that's not hurtful or painful. It's constructive, but it's done with reasoning. It's done with a vibrant truth and in a way that allows respect for everyone at the table. This is that Knight of Wands energy, especially with new ventures. This is your new, or you. Know what I meant? Either way, this is where you're coming in fearlessly. You're taking action, but more importantly, you're doing it in a way that honors your self-worth, what truly feeds you, what you truly hold most dear. And like I say, by removing any type of self-sacrifice, silencing or sacrificing yourself, especially for those who choose to remain willfully ignorant, standing in your truth. This is your new you that allows you to lift yourself up in your personal values and your self-worth. Like I say, this is the time Virgos are showing the world who they are, what they deserve, what they desire, and they're going after it. And like I say, this is all this all comes into the pinnacle. I wanted to say climax, and I guess maybe that is a great word for it, for the autumn equinox. And we're not done yet. We're just getting started. It's only August 9th. I've got goosebumps again. I can't help it. But this is a new adventure for you. This is a new you. This is your new era. New adventures will go well, and it remains in the way where you're being fearless when it comes to speaking your truth, when it comes to chasing after your dreams, making your dream life your true reality in so many ways that aligns you at the core, aligns you for the long term. And like I say, especially when it comes to your energy that you put into relationships, your relationship with money as well. You're being very discerning about where you're putting and investing your time and energy. It's not transactional. It's commitment. It's commitment with leadership. And you're only committing to areas, to relationships with discernment where they're aligned at the core of your being, at the core of your values, and aligned for the long term, not the short successes. This is where you're shining. You've got a positive outlook. You've got that Libran leadership embodying you in your collaborations, particularly as well, like I say, with this grand Air Trine, when it comes to career and your ambition. This is gorgeous. This is where Mars, particularly with this grand Air Trine, remember, Mars is in the 2nd, Pluto's in the 6th, Uranus is in your 10th. This is where Mars's impact is strategic, it's diplomatic, it's collaborative, it's focused on building strong alliances that are built on firm foundations that are rooted for the long lasting in truth, to open new doors, new projects, forward thinking, planned focus. And it's planned with sustainability, successional planning in mind, and most importantly, holding, valuing, deep meaning as well. It's for the collective, the greater good, win-win solutions. This is contentment. This has healing involved. This has renewal, like I say. This is where it's like the bucket. You're investing in what keeps the bucket full, not the ebb and the flow of what drains your bucket, and then you have to come back and replenish it on your own. This is where you're filling and keeping that bucket, keeping the valve open, slow and steady, in a way that's enterprising, that's inspiring, that has contentment and hope, but it remains filled not only for the now, not only for the here, but for the future, for the long term, for the successional, for the sustainability. And if that resonates, like I say, I've got goosebumps again, I can't help it, but share your thoughts in the comments below. Put a heart, because this is the time as well where after the 10th, after the 9th, after this full moon, we move straight into a point on the 10th where Mars is going to be trining Pluto. I have goosebumps. Somebody pinch me, don't pinch me. This is gorgeous energy. So this is like renewed sense of focus, purpose, times 100 or 1,000 in so many ways. This is harmonious action when it comes to defining your success, embracing and standing in your inner warrior spirit, and aligning you when it comes to making the impossible truly possible, with making your dream life sustainable in such a beautiful way, through innovation, through outside the box thinking, through revolutionary ideas. Something big is coming in, spoiler alert, this full moon. It's genius energy, and when Mars trines Pluto right afterwards on the 10th, this is a full renewed Virgo. in this new era in such a big way. Oh my gosh. I can't help it. Oh my God. I promise I'll stop. Oh my God. Okay. Let's talk about all of that. Do you guys have goose? Did you see that? Okay. Let's spread this out. This Mars in Libra season is so incredibly prolific and powerful. But that's where this is for Mars trining Pluto. That's the best word for it. It's prolific in such a big way for Virgos. And spoiler alert, Mercury goes direct on the 11th. When Mercury goes direct, this is like your dreams are taking off with lightning speed. This is such great energy. This is clarity. This is where Mars is coming in with this energy, true blessings, true income, possibly even a new home. I would not be surprised if you guys are moving. Some of you are coming into a new home, buying a new home, committing in such a big way. But this is where truly your dreams are coming into fruition with such true blessings. When Mercury goes direct, he's going to hit the ground like I say, racing through this with lightning speed. And remember too, check out the weekly read, or I'm sorry, I think it's on the monthly read. Anyway, we'll get into it with this weekend read as well. But Venus and Jupiter are also going to be in conjunction on the 11th when Mercury goes direct. This is gorgeous energy. They've got a big birthday gift coming in and planned. I don't want to spoil the surprise by any means for Virgos, but it's got 2 of Cups written all over it. Venus, Jupiter in conjunction in the 11th house, in Cancer. This is all about your Cups energy, emotions, love, harmony, heart's desires. Bunked up with Jupiter, exalted in Cancer, of hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term goals, aspirations, blessed with luck, opportunity in our 11th house. Balance and harmony are coming in, not only with love, partnerships, and like I say, stay tuned because this is the energy. This conjunction is what inspired me to truly do another meditation video focusing on affirmations and unlocking the power of love. This is the day to utilize those, like your affirmation meditation when it comes to love and love frequency as well. Just saying. But this is where partnerships, honor, in truth, foundations, friendships, romance, all come into balance, harmony, and peace in such a big, beautiful way. It's gorgeous. I can't even articulate. I don't want to steal Mars's thunder, but this is where it's like you are finding balance and harmony. Twos, back to, look at this. 2, 2, 2. Angel number message confirmation right there. I just can't even begin to tell you. This is time management, multitasking, prioritization, finding balance and doing it flawlessly in such a great way, working in harmony with so many great blessings coming in. And this justice is meant for you. Put a heart in the comments if you've got goosebumps right now like I do, because my ear is ringing. This is your truth. You're magnetized to what you desire during this time. This is judgment working in your favor. This is receiving your just reserves after times where you've been transforming, settling for what's less than what you deserve. This is truly receiving not only your heart's desire, seeing the impossible, what you thought was impossible, becoming possible, and it's truly feeding you. It's what you hold most dear, and it's because you're honoring yourself. You're standing up and claiming what's yours in such a beautiful way, such a big, beautiful way. You're moving forward to something that is gorgeous. It's not only your legacy, it's new opportunities, it's your freedom. This is enjoying your success as well. Prosperity, good outcomes that are meant for you. If the waters had been choppy, look at this. He's looking onto a calm sea. He's looking at those mountains. Those were his dreams. They're just a boat ride away. And that's what's coming in through this whole Mars and Libra season. It's like you're swinging the pendulum when it comes to the scales, and you're swinging straight towards those dreams. They are your reality. The impossible is truly becoming possible, and it's because it's what you hold most dear. It's what truly feeds you. It's not chasing after the bag. It's chasing after your soul's purpose, and the bag's chasing after you. And if that resonates, by all means, like I say, share your thoughts, put a heart in the comments below, because on the 14th as well, Mercury sextiles Mars. I can't even help it. That's what my ears are doing right now. So Mars in Leo, in our 12th house, now direct, sextiles, cooperates, works collaboratively with Mars in Libra in our 2nd house. This is traveling hand in hand, and these two are very fast moving, right? This is clarity, direction, action, income, salary, self-worth, letting your intuition guide you with High Priestess energy like there's no tomorrow. This is discernment. This is enlightenment. This is spirituality written all over it, but it's standing in your soul's purpose. Again, what you thought may have been impossible, that you always dreamed of, what you've held most dear, reached for, worked for, truly what you felt like fed you in all ways, lifted your soul to elevated places that bring tears to your eyes with tears of joy. And stay tuned too. Spoiler alert, I'm going to do a read for self-help healing knowledge on the sacred knowledge, the healing powers of salt, particularly where it connects you to your psychic abilities, your intuition, heals your soul, your spirit, replenishes your aura, but also connects you to your past lives, connects you to your ancient wisdom and how to utilize it in the best way possible, developing routines that lift you up and that awaken you in such a powerful way. Stay tuned for that reading as well. Like I say, I'm a one-woman band. I've got all these ideas that I want to do. It's just more getting through all of them, and it's getting to all of them, getting them done, and it's about quality, not quantity. So I want to make sure each one counts, and I want to make sure they, most importantly, resonate and lift you up so that you make them count in your life. I'm just saying, and if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. I'm doing these for you. I love you, and that is why. So this is where you are standing. Oh my gosh. And I mean, let's just look at this. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3 twos, and 2. 4 2s, going into a 12 that reduces to a 3. Is anyone else going crazy with this numerology here? I mean, pinch me. Okay, sign. This is clarity. Again, August 14th, Mercury sextiles Mars. Put that down on your calendar. Watch for that date. This is clarity. This is direction. This is action. And stay tuned, because on August 23rd, we have a Virgo new moon. Happens to be as well at 0 degrees, not 1, not half, 0 degrees of new beginnings. It also corresponds with the 3-3 Trinity Gate portal and the full moon that will be coming on that Trinity Gate portal on 3-3 of 2026. I hope you guys see all of that. I've got goosebumps again. This is I cannot stress enough, this is a new moon of new beginnings in Virgo. Virgos are in Virgo season. Set your intentions. And I'll commit to doing a new moon affirmation, specifically meditation video, specifically meant for this new moon, because we don't have just one new moon in Virgo during Mars season. We have 2. Stay tuned. This is your enlightenment with the Hangman. This is where you are fully becoming enlightened. Now remember, when it comes to the enlightenment, it's not without sacrifice, right? You're releasing during this full moon in Aquarius on the 9th all that no longer serves you, so that you can open up space, make room, transcend, elevate for these new beginnings at 0 degrees that are incorporated, corresponding to our Trinity Gate portal. Our Trinity Gate portal is balance of mind, body, and spirit. This is synergy at 0 degrees in such a big way. Set your affirmations, make your intentions. Check out the manifestation meditation video or the short video that breaks down manifestation into steps, because this is truly your King of Pentacle energy. This is achieving success with long-term success, long-lasting wealth, prosperity, stability, dedication. This is truly knowing what your worth is, standing in your worth, focusing on those long-term aspirations and holding that vision and making it your reality with this 0-degree relationship. And on the 25th, the Mercury retrograde shadow officially ends 2 days after this new beginning, new moon. Expect significant improvements around financial matters in such a prolific way. Make a date. Just saying, mark your calendar. Stay tuned. It's gorgeous energy like no other. And we're not done yet. We're just getting through August. So we're going to be also bonused, like I say, on September 21st, still Mars is in Libra with a second new moon. This is new beginnings times 2, especially when it comes to finances, personal value, self-worth, when it comes to your long-term goals. So remember, times 2, especially between August 23rd and September 21st, our Virgo season. Success is meant for you. It's going to take perseverance. It's going to take tenacity, willpower. This is going to bring out your moxie like no other. But this is getting after it when it comes to your King of Pentacles energy. Reaching for your 10 of Cups. Obtainment of happiness, your dream life. Now your reality. Your fulfillment in joy, family, love, luck, success, stability, health. And remember, health is our greatest wealth in life. This bonus Virgo new moon is new beginnings times 2. So keep those affirmations from August 23rd handy. Double them up when it comes to the second new moon on September 21st, because right after this, we have the autumn equinox. This is where on the 22nd of September, night and day are balanced. This is an equinox that's focused on Earth's abundance, our harvest, and particularly when it comes to the harvest of our endeavors, intentions, the achievement of all that we've worked for, creating a space for celebration, to look at the blessings and receive them. Receive them with our hand out, because the Ace of Pentacles is yours. New beginnings and prosperity, financial gain, change for the better, career opportunities, success, money, renewal, blessings, luck. Cannot stress this enough. We're ending this on the Sun. This is the highest, best card of the tarot. 19 also reduces to a 10. Your new beginning of a 1. And remember, 2026 is the year of 10. True new beginnings. This is where it's like there's everything that will go well and go in your favor. Karma, good fortune is meant for you. Look at this guy. He's like a little Zorro, putting his little Z up, or maybe an S for success, with the sun exalting us with Soul's Temple, truly connecting to Source in so many ways, with positivity, health, success, enjoying every moment of it too, with our hearts as light as a feather, with what we manifest and truly attract. Like I say, this is not where you're chasing the bag. You're chasing your soul's purpose. And because you're connecting with your divine light, your divine commitment in what you signed up for with your soul's contracts, with your soul's purpose, because you're moving with your divine light connected truly with Source, the bag's chasing you this whole Mars season. And like I say, on that equinox, that is also where Mars will be entering Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. This will also be in our 3rd house. We'll be moving over to a house of journeys, new experiences, siblings, sister, brotherly energy, our brethren. It influences our communication, our education. We'll be inspired with passion and determination and dedication in all that we truly create. With our manifestations, when we create our dream life into our reality, and spoiler alert, during that time, we will also be seeing a lot of these retrogrades starting to move direct, just like Mercury. So stay tuned. I have goosebumps again. I can't help it. But if you guys resonate with this video, like I say, by all means, You matter. Every action, every interaction that you do with this channel, with this video, every ad that you watch, because I don't do personal readings, I don't do affiliate ad programming. I do these messages for you, for our Honey Sea Star family. So by all means, please like, share, subscribe. Every way that you support this channel truly matters, and what keeps me going, supports me, my dreams, helps me provide for my boys, and too, helps me provide these videos for you. So, like I say, every bit of what you do truly matters, and I am so grateful for all of your love and support. Now, before we go, look at this. I mean, love and Pathfinder, dream life, reality. I have goosebumps again, I can't help it. But with the deer, this is where Spirit really wants to remind you to be gentle with yourself as well. Remember, we still have that South Node in Virgo. Watch the self-criticism. Watch not feeling enough. Mars is going to be helping you with that self-worth. Use this energy to exalt yourself, because you heal with the power of love. Stay tuned for that affirmation meditation video too. I'm just saying. See the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and grace, because you earned it and you deserve every bit of it. Just as you are, because you're you, because you do what you do. You're enough. You always have been. This is finding your path with the wolf, releasing the past in ways that you have needed for so long through this transformation. Like I say, in July, all that transformation starts to make sense in August, and it truly starts with this first week in August. Check out the weekly read if you haven't seen it, but it truly starts as well. Its impact is felt with Mars moving into Libra. You're ready to start a new journey. It's calling you. It's been calling you, and everything that was meant to break you down was meant to build you up for this moment, for who you are truly meant to be and become, for the path you are truly meant to go on, because you are a teacher. You help others find their way. This is where, Spirit is not promising that it's going to be easy. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Your perseverance is your secret power, and I've got goosebumps again. And you have love that endures. I mean, I can't help it. I've got so many goosebumps. Now, before we go, let's look at our affirmation medicine, our music medicine. So with our major arcana, what we pulled is the C, the G, yes, I wasn't sure if that was G sharp. With the C, the G sharp, the A sharp, and the B, and then color therapy-wise as well with our music medicine. This is red for root chakra grounding. I tell you what, get out there under these full moon, or these new moons and the full moon. Get grounded with this energy, because it is gorgeous. It is your foundation for your dream life. We also have teal, and then we've got royalty right after this. This is purple and magenta all the way around. And too, look at these. If you're having any trouble with your chakras, meditation, music is going to truly heal you in the ways that you're feeling these blockages. It has a lot to do with knowing who you are, why you're here, knowing that you're enough with that solar plexus, getting into your creative flow, turning your wounds to wisdom with that sacral energy, and trusting your inner compass with your intuition and connection to the divine. This is all about knowing which way to go and trusting that you have a vision. And you're allowing yourself to dream as big as the universe, because truly, this is your life in the playground, in the school, in your journey of life. And so I truly hope that this reading helps. I am sending you guys so much love and light. Take care. Happy Mars and Libra season, and I will see you in the next reading.